My name is Sydney Smith. I'm currently a senior at West High School in the IB Diploma program, and I'm making this video to explain why I would love to go to Lassonde for living. So, I wanted to start off with a story. This is the story that kind of defines the time in my life when I started to become passionate about business. And while my 11-year-old self didn't really know that that's what it was, I can look back on it now and realize that that was one of the most important times in my life, that I realized that I liked to create, I liked to be innovative, I liked to sell things to people and make money for myself so I could be dependent on myself. So my story starts when I'm 11 years old, and Justin Bieber sorry, wait. I know that it's super cringy to say the whole reason why I started to be passionate about business was because of Justin Bieber, but it's true. The reason why I wanted to start making money for myself was because I wanted a Justin Bieber ticket. What I decided to do was figure out a way for me to make the money and me to be dependent on myself to get something that I really wanted. How about cleaning up dog poop off people's lawns? Okay, now we're talking. I was like, okay, I can do that. It had been one of my household chores for about 5 years. I was like, I can do that. That's something that I'm good at. That's something I know I'm thorough, and I know that I could get at least $5 a lawn. What I did was I went home, was like, okay, I'm gonna draw a bunch of flyers. And so I sat for a whole day and hand drew each of my flyers to give to my neighbors. So I've got this glamorous setup here. I delivered the flyers and I'm waiting. I'm like, oh my God, no calls. After a few days, I was like feeling pretty discouraged, but I wasn't gonna give up. I was like still waiting by the phone to hear a call, and finally it happened. My neighbor Ed had called and been like, hey, you can come and clean up my front yard and I'll give you $5. So I went up there and I was like stoked. I'm finally gonna make my own money. I'm finally going to be able to work for something that I really want. So I went up and I said, okay, how about every Wednesday for the next few weeks I come over and clean up your yard? I made my first deal then, which was pretty exciting because he said, yeah. Every Wednesday night, I went over and cleaned up his yard. And one day, I was throwing up all day, everything like that. But I was like, you know what? I can't leave him hanging. I have to go and clean up his yard. So I went over there, super sick, and I started cleaning up, and I threw up in the gutter in front of his house. But I was just so determined to continue and hold up my side of the deal that I just kept cleaning up. After a whole bunch of Wednesdays, I finally got my goal and I bought my ticket, and I was so excited. This is another little cheesy thing, but when Justin Bieber came out on the stage, and it feels so stupid to use Justin Bieber's name as like this whole like source, but when he came out on stage, I felt so happy because I had gotten myself there. It wasn't somebody else, it was all me, and it made the rewards so much better. And I am so glad that I got that, because I'd rather make my own money. I'd rather be able to rely on myself than have to ask my parents. Ever since that experience, I've been trying to get more and more involved in things that I'm passionate about because of how it makes me feel, how the rewards make me feel. So for an example of this is, in my dance company, I decided to bring up the idea of being a president, a company president, and implementing new ideas, helping plan parties, things like that. I could have that leadership role that when things went right, it was depending on me. There's something so amazing about having a part in that success to me. Another example of something that I'm passionate about and being able to create it and be innovative about it and everything like that is my annual Easter egg hunt for the neighborhood. My sister, cousin, and I started it about 6 years ago, and every year we fundraise for the egg hunt. We buy all of the materials and we set it up all on the Saturday before Easter. And have all of the little kids come out. And again, that's one of the super rewarding things, is seeing all of these kids so happy. And it's something that I could be a part of and that depended on me, which I'm really thankful for, and I hope to keep doing that. Overall, I think that I'm telling you about all of these experiences and all of these stories to really tell you about my ideas of creativity and my innovation and my entrepreneurial skills. And not only that, but also my passion. I think that one of my most important skills is my determination and passion about things. And I think that that's something that I could bring to Lassonde and really start to make a difference for myself and maybe for other people. I wanted to thank the Lassonde admissions office for watching this and taking me into consideration for possibly living at Lassonde. Thank you so much.